Does this new executive order from Donald Trump actually reduce the number of vaccines from 72 down to 11? This is what I'm seeing on social media on both sides. Pro-vaccine doctors are saying that it was never 72 vaccines to begin with, and people on the anti-vax side claiming that it goes from 72, which sounds insane, down to 11. But this whole thing is misleading. It's comparing apples and oranges. That 72 number is a very conservative number of how many injections and doses. So let's say your child gets 5 DTaps before the time they are 5 years old. That is diphtheria, tetanus, pertussis, 5 times. So that would count as 15 injections or inoculations, okay? So that's where 72 comes from. But if you follow the old CDC schedule and the current American Academy of Pediatrics schedule, it's not 72, it's 86. That's assuming your child gets every COVID shot, every flu shot, and all of the other shots. But aside from those, it didn't go from 86 or 72 down to 11. The 11 is how many diseases we're vaccinating for that are now recommended universally. Previously, we universally recommended that every single child receive vaccines for 18 different diseases. So things like diphtheria, tetanus, pertussis, measles, mumps, rubella, pneumococcal, polio, H. influenza, meningococcal, HPV, all those, okay? So we previously, and the AAP currently recommends vaccinations for all children for those 18 diseases. This executive order and what the CDC is doing is saying, let's just stick with the core 11 diseases. That's measles, mumps, rubella, diphtheria, tetanus, pertussis, polio, pneumococcal, HPV, H. influenza, and varicella. That means that they no longer universally recommend COVID, flu, Hep B, Hep A, RSV, rotavirus, and meningococcal. That doesn't mean that you can't get it. They're just not universally recommended. They're saying that that should be more of a clinical decision making between the parent and the provider, which is what all vaccines should be. So don't be misled on either side. It did not go from 72 vaccines down to 11. It went from 18 diseases that we vaccinate for down to 11 diseases that we vaccinate for, but you can still vaccinate for the other 7. That's it. Stop letting the propaganda pull you in one direction or another. Just know the facts.